We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich.
Hello. Have you ever wanted to
Diggy hole!
Have you ever wanted to shrink down to the towering height of 4 flyers? Do you want to be cleaning rock and stone out of every crevice on your body for weeks after an expedition? Well, you've downloaded the correct game. Rock Galactic is a co-op shooter where you and your friends are sent into the core of this planet to mine, conquest, and pillage the minerals and oils from the bug population. Each mission has you and your team go into procedurally generated caves with 100% destructible environments, giving every expedition into the core of this planet a unique flair. The game has gained a cult-like following since its release in 2020, but has started reaching a large audience, including me. Recently, it's been my main game, my wind-down game, and my game for when I should be working.
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole!
Rock Galactic lets you take control of one of 4 playable dwarf classes, the Gunner. You have a big gun to deal out large amounts of damage to the bugs that will assault your team throughout the mission. You're the main damage dealer for your team, but you also come equipped with a zip line to help the more immobile members of your team zip around the caves. The Scout. You're the most mobile out of the 4 classes with a personal grappling hook to fly around the caves with. The grappling hook comes in very useful in situations where the entire team is down and someone needs to clutch up. You also have a big old flare gun, which gives a larger area of light than the standard flares each dwarf has. You're also the actual main damage dealer after some much needed upgrades later on into the class's progression. The Engineer and Driller. These are the classes that you let the lower echelons of your friend group play. I'm just being silly, I don't mean that. The Engineer comes equipped with the turret, and the Driller, well, he drills. After drinking a boatload of grog at the tavern, you and your team descend into the planet's crust, embarking on one of 8 different mission types. First mission type you'll encounter is a mining expedition. These are the most simplest missions. You have a certain amount of ore you have to mine, so you go mine it. Then you deposit it into one of your new best friends, Molly. Second type, point extraction. Very similar to the mining expedition, except instead of depositing ore into Molly, you return it to the central platform. There's also the egg hunt, where you extract eggs from the bugs' nests, and salvage operation, repair broken down mollies. But my favourite mission types would have to be escort duty, elimination, and industrial sabotage. All 3 of these mission types end with boss encounters where the game turns into Destiny-style fights. For example, in escort duty, after escorting a large drill, a wave-based encounter starts around this core. Initially, you're just defending the drill, but as each phase progresses, a new mechanic is introduced, like these floating rocks that smack into your team, or these towers that you need to break before they melt the drill. In industrial sabotage missions, after hacking this force field, you fight the Millennium Puzzle, which has 2 rotating phases. The first phase has you shooting these weak points, and the second phase has you shooting these weak points. If you couldn't tell already, I used to be a connoisseur of World of Warcraft Mythic Plus, so these missions are right up my alley. After extraction from a mission, hopefully with your team still intact, you can spend your hard-earned cash and ores on upgrades for your dwarf, as well as drip and more beer. You also earn perk points from achieving goals during the missions, which can be spent on various perks, all of which make your dwarf much stronger. This then allows you to do the harder missions, get more rewards, and get even stronger. You can also accept various assignments that give crafting materials, new guns, or even equipment.
Bruh.
Now, I know at this point, you're definitely enamored by playing this game, but what if you don't have any friends? Well, the in-game mission browser has you covered. It's very easy to match up with other players online and join straight into their mission. But what if you're an absolute shut-in who hasn't interacted with another human being since high school? Well, meet Bosco, your new best friend. On solo missions, he'll support you by providing extra firepower, but he can also mine things for you and help with objectives that usually require 2 people. And to be honest, this does work quite well. I'd say the solo experience is almost as good as playing this game with friends and other people, so I'd say that's an absolute win. So, what are you waiting for? Friends or no friends? Rock Galactic is a very fun game, which you should definitely play. Or else.
We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich.
Got contact miners. Swarm headed your way. Received. Hacking pod incoming. Stand clear.
Programmed Molly. Watch out.